Sorry, running late.
Get that? Can't be for me.
Why not?
I'm in the shower.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Not that I'm unhappy to see you, Harry, but please tell me this is a social call.
I'm afraid it isn't.
Mayday! Mayday!
What? He said what?
Lieutenant Wilson is changing his testimony. He's not backing your version of the crash.
But he was there. He knows what happened.
Stay calm, Lieutenant.
Stay calm? My fellow officers are carving my career like hyenas. Forgive me, Commander, but maybe I should get another lawyer, someone who'll bite heads off.
I know how you feel.
With all due respect, sir, you do not. I have worked my whole life for these wings, and I will not give them up without a fight. What if I don't take it?
Captain Hawkins will testify before the Board of Inquiry that you were solely responsible for the loss of a multi-million-dollar F-18 Hornet. Your former friend, Lieutenant Wilson, will lie and support this contention under oath after a spirited defense by yours truly. Lieutenant Chris Kelly, United States Navy, will be relieved of her flight status.
Either way, my commission is over. Let me guess. The Navy wants me back.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
À gauche, je suis pas sûr que ce soit ici. Mais on m'avait dit que c'était là, mais bon.
Non.
Je crois que c'est ici.
Excusez-moi, puis-je vous aider?
Vous parlez français?
Un peu. J'ai habité un an à Paris.
Tu sais où se trouve le musée d'art moderne?
Oh, the museum. Yeah, it's 2 blocks down. Yeah, I'll just show you.
Okay.
Okay, so you go down 2 blocks and then you turn left.
Hey! Money, wallets, and jewelry in the bag, now!
Please don't hurt me!
And your wallet! Hurry up, come on!
Are you okay? Stay right here, I'll get the police.
Il a tout piqué mon passeport.
Sure can take them, Sheila. It's like 200 Americans, some frog, some decent watches, too.
Well, it'll give me something to do while I'm waiting for the UN to hire me as a translator.
Hey, you know what they call pretty girls in Australia? Sheilas.
Well, I'll fit right in then, won't I?
Hello. You're gonna be their queen.
11 stick-ups of foreign tourists in 10 days, and what a coincidence. Rapunzel just happens to be at every one. Chris, I don't mean to pry. Okay, yeah, I do. This guy that showed up this morning, he really shook you up. Harry was my lawyer in the Navy. Okay, that makes sense. It's a long story, and not very interesting. So what was Harry the lawyer doing on our doorstep? There's a young pilot that's going through the same adjustment problems I had. He wants me to talk to her. How come I get the feeling there's a lot more going on than you're telling me? Because there is.
Glad you could make it, Lieutenant. Rebecca Santori, this is Officer Chris Kelly.
Ma'am? You're a Navy flyer, Lieutenant. Your eyes couldn't be that bad. Call me Chris.
Yes, ma'am. Chris.
Let's talk.
It was cloudless, 45 miles out over the ocean. My B and I were in a Tomcat following flight leader's Hornet. Simulating radar avoidance, my flight leader pulled vertical. I nosed up after him. As we climbed through 10,000 at a follow range of 60 feet, flight leader hit his afterburners.
Oh, no.
His jet wash clipped our wing. I lost control. My engines flamed out in flat spin, and we had to punch the canopy at 2,000. My B must have hit the water wrong. The chute dragged him under. He left 2 kids behind.
And you're on trial?
Flight leader signed his incident report saying he called for afterburners, and I acknowledged.
Did he?
Ma'am, if flight leader had called for afterburners, I would have backed off without even thinking.
Who is this jerk, Harry? He should be the one up on charges.
Captain Frank Hawkins.
What? He's in the Philippines.
No, ma'am. Captain's flight leader at Miramar.
How can that be?
Hawkins was shipped out the day you left service. The accident rate soared under his successor. The Navy decided he was the best available instructor. 2 years later, they brought him back.
I resigned my commission to make sure this man stopped flying. What happened, Harry? Tell me, what the hell happened? Why am I on a bicycle and he's still in an F-18?
Officer Kelly, I know what happened between you and my flight leader 5 years ago. If I decide to fight these charges, I was hoping that you would testify on my behalf.
What do you mean decide? Why wouldn't you fight them?
They offered her a deal, Chris. Just like they did you.
To keep you quiet. To make sure the problem goes away. But it doesn't go away, does it, Harry? If your rank is high enough and you're a male, it keeps flying forever.
What's the matter with you, Lieutenant? Those canyon walls bounce jet wash. You triple follow distance before chasing your wingman down there.
This is a double, Captain. Double follow distance.
I said triple! Do you think Uncle Sam would strap your little tail into a $120 million aircraft knowing you have selective hearing?
Captain.
I don't care if it's your time of the month or your time of the year, Lieutenant. You drive one of my jets into the ground and you will never fly again. Get into the vehicle, Lieutenant Kelly. Chris, you all right?
What did he say, Stephen? Double or triple?
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do when we get there? I'm gonna get me a kangaroo, man.
You can't do that, Shag. It's their national animal.
So?
So, you can't have a bald eagle in your yard here.
I'm home.
Hey there, Sheila.
Not bad today, huh?
Stellar. We'll do one more this afternoon, then we'll find a couple rich scores over the weekend.
You know, I think we got enough now, Mark.
You think?
Maybe.
You know, maybe you're right. You know, we might have enough here to get 3 tickets to Australia. Of course, once we're there, we're not gonna have any money left. So, you know, we're gonna have to use your medical degree to support us, right?
Come on, Mark. You know I'm not a doctor.
So then maybe we should make a little bit more. So we don't have to rob our new countrymen right off the boat.
Boat? I thought we were flying.